All right, all right. Home Squad Sports, here we are. We got some big changes this week. We got powerhouses showing that they're powerhouses. Kirby Smart. We got coaches already getting the boot. We got
Crazy.
players. Going to have probably 20-something players and 30-something players in the portal this upcoming week. We got
Oh, at least.
coaches that might get the boot here soon. We're going to go ahead and go over to it. We have a lot to cover and a lot to get into. Dalton has just landed back here. He's fresh here from Baton Rouge. Got to see his Gators. What's your thoughts, buddy?
Defensive effort was great. Napier opened the playbook. He actually did. Ball ran and ball well, but Lagway lost the game. No way to sugarcoat it, man. 5 picks is gonna lose you the game every time. So defense, they gave up 20 points. Well, they gave up 13 points. Most of them were off the turnovers. They won the drive that wasn't 7 points. Really is what the defense gave up, and we still lose the game in Death Valley. But the atmosphere, man,
Yeah.
it was crazy. So it was really hot, outside. They had that basketball stadium open.
Okay.
And they had the game on Georgia-Tennessee game on the big screen, like the jumbotron. So you just sitting there, AC, had a beer in there,
Sick.
So that was awesome before the game.
Sick.
They had this huge like tiger float,
Huh.
like people were coming down throwing like necklaces and all that. Hella food trucks, and it was just it's a huge festivities, man. It's like 200,000 people probably
God.
outside the stadium,
Yeah.
because all of them don't go, but
Right.
102,000 inside the stadium, sell out. Loudest stadium ever been in when that pick six happened. I think loudest stadium ever been in. And I've been to A&M, Bama,
Ohio State.
Florida, Ohio State. I went to Super Bowl, so I'm saying that I got some credibility in
You've
saying that.
been to a lot of big games.
So yeah, that's probably the loudest one. That pick six, man. You couldn't hear the person next to you.
God.
So it was awesome, but
100,001, just like you said, probably way more outside, but just in one stadium. I was watching it just to look at the crowd. I'm like, God, this is insane. Was getting to your seat hard? Is like getting to your seat hard?
No.
I can imagine it being the most
the hard part was
painstaking process.
Once you got up to the balcony, like we were up top.
Yeah.
It was easy, and the seats were seat backs, not bleachers. That was great. And they were really spacious. You could get out easy.
Yeah.
And all that. So great stadium, better than Ohio State in terms of the logistics and getting in and out of your seats for sure.
Okay.
Because we were on the wall at Ohio State, like 30 people in a bench. Couldn't really sit down, didn't have room.
Yeah.
And couldn't get out because you don't go past 30 people, bro.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Hell yeah.
So you have to stay your seat the whole game at Ohio State. That's the only thing, unless you got an in seat.
That's my kind of like idea for like 99% of stadiums I go to. I'm like, get your stuff before you go in, because me being a big dude, I hate being that. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Sorry. I hate that. I'll rather sit at the end. But man, the atmosphere, like you said, the basketball stadium being open to where you can go and just watch a game. I've never heard of anybody doing that. Maybe when your team's away, they'll have people come in if it's a big game, but while you have a home game, to come in just watch other games.
Yeah, beforehand. Yeah, it was
Sick.
awesome. I got to watch all the games. That's I didn't get to miss any of the games besides the 7:30 games. And
Sick.
I watched the film on all those. Highlights and all that. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. Defense is great this year. That's why I don't think we're gonna get blown out too much, but we're not gonna win a lot of games either because I don't know. Might be Terrell Jones' time.
Yeah, you got to pull the plug on
That's all I'm
Lagway.
saying.
I think Lagway will be in the portal. I think Napier will be gone. Does Napier make it to the season? I don't think he makes it.
It's too early to tell, though, man. I mean,
don't think he makes it.
We could have won that game. He didn't lose us that game. He had a good game plan.
But LSU's not like that.
They're not. But at Death Valley,
I know. But LSU,
we should have won.
A bad pick,
literally. So it's crazy.
But to throw 5 picks in a non-shootout is just, you can't do that.
Yeah. And the last pick, oh my god. You see the last one?
Oh my god, yeah, hell yeah.
All the way across the body, across the field.
I wish we could show the film, but we got flagged last time. But
yeah,
man, dude, yeah, it's just not as good as everyone.
I mean, it's so sad as a fan, man. After 6-0 as a freshman, beat Jackson Dart, beat Garrett Nussmeier.
After every pick, are you all like hyped, or is everybody pissed in there, cussing them out? Like,
oh yeah,
you saw some Gator fans? Like, were they pissed?
So we traveled well. Oh yeah, we were all.
Are they all saying get him out of there? Like,
I talked to a lot of.
What is the talk of Gator? Are they finally over it now? Finally,
I talked to a lot of guys because fans talk to each other. We want Lane Kiffin or John Gruden.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Is the big two. Top two options, and then somehow if we can, really the home run would be Marcus Freeman. I know they're 0-2,
I
but
don't think they're going to let him go, though.
no, that's a home run. But
Well, let's get into some coaching changes here because we did have 2 coaching changes already, like we mentioned, Virginia Tech and UCLA. That UCLA game, Deshaun Foster's ended up being his last game. They gave him the boot $7 million buyout, and then Virginia Tech as well. Looking like they parted ways here. I just $6 million for old Pry. Um, yeah, man. I think they did this for the portal because now all these kids are in the portal now. They'll have a 30-day window. I think it was the right call for UCLA. Definitely. I maybe thought they would give Virginia Tech. They'd give him maybe a couple more weeks.
I
But
mean,
that game with UCLA is honestly one of the worst football games I've ever watched. One of the most unenthused teams I've ever seen. They got absolutely mauled at home. Nobody there. I know the logistics are against them going in just with where the stadium is, the culture, than just not being a football town.
yeah.
But you can't do that. What are your
I
thoughts on
mean,
UCLA?
I think they're 35-10. They were minus 15.5 going
Yeah.
in.
They were minus, I think, possibly 18.5 earlier in the week.
So they got outscored by. They also spread by 40.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the biggest blowouts you'll see all year, probably in terms of spread. Covering by 40. So yeah, he had to go. He sucks.
Sucks, bro. Like that. It's
I
just
mean,
he looks like he's checked out. He literally looks like he's checked out. And that's like he's supposed to be like a great guy, which I don't doubt that.
oh,
But he
probably,
looks on the sideline like he's literally checked out. Like he's just not like he's not. There's no emotion into it. And with it being 2025 and the kids that we're dealing with today, they do go hard, but they do need a pat on the back. They do need a kind of a rah-rah guy to lift them up if they get a 3 and out, if they get a turnover, if they literally can't move the ball because they can't move the ball. Nico, I'm gonna overthrow you. That's what the people are saying that they call him. And bro, like just some of the you would think the layups he would hit, he's just not hitting them. Is you think Nico's gonna get in the portal? Who's gonna take this guy? Who's gonna take Nico? I'm not hating on him. I just hope he gets good coaching. He needs to go be a backup somewhere. It looks like.
I mean, what about a team like Northwestern?
Does he want to go play there?
I'm just saying.
Because it looks like this.
I don't know if he has a choice anymore. Like you said, who wants him? If one team wants him, I have to go there.
Yeah.
You might only have one team.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know.
Maybe 5 or 6. I mean, lower level teams.
Preston Stone, look at Northwestern.
Might only have one Power 5 Power 4 team offer though. Like maybe Wake Forest.
Yeah.
I mean, Ashford's not. He was never nothing good.
Ashford didn't win the game this week. Even when their first play of the game was a kickoff return, they still didn't win the game. I thought they were going to steal it. They didn't. CJ Bailey was able to come in. We'll get into that.
Hollywood.
But before we get into our top 6 games,
Virginia Tech.
What about Virginia Tech?
I was going to say they play just as bad too.
Yeah,
lost by 19 to Old Dominion.
Yeah,
gave up 45 points.
Yep,
at home,
like 28-0 or something.
At home, bro.
At home.
That's just it's crazy how far Virginia Tech's fallen after Beamer left.
I know.
Frank Beamer was so good there, man. Their defense was always top 10 in the nation.
You think they'll try to get Shane Beamer in there? They'll try to throw a bag at Shane Beamer. I don't think Shane Beamer in South Carolina.
I mean, yeah,
that's got 3 more years tops, maybe. I think he's ruining Lenore Sellers. And I know Lenore's got hurt, but man.
Well, he ain't playing good before that either all year.
No, he wasn't.
He had one good dime to Harbor for a game.
But a part of that pie chart of him not playing good, some of that sectioned off is the play calling.
And the O-line.
But I'm not giving him slack, I swear.
O-line sucks too.
O-line is bad too.
But Virginia Tech, they need to get a good coach. I don't think Cheyenne leaves, but man,
I have no idea who they go.
I like when it's good when they're good because they're home.
I know
it's their home stadium. Top 10 in the country, maybe.
It's good for college football when they're good.
Yeah, man. Maybe see sometimes interim coaches. I mean, they're not that bad. They're not supposed to be that bad. No. They got talent. Jones is supposed to be good. I don't think he is, but their defense.
No, Drones isn't the guy. He was getting booed when he was coming.
Oh yeah, he slid early.
He was getting booed when he got on the field. And then they said halftime was even worse. So I just think they need a kind of an overhaul. I kind of gave Drones a little bit credit going into this offseason, thinking he would be a little better. It's just looking like it's not it. The perfect kind of storm with the Hokies. And some of our guys that we know were offered by them, now they have to maybe get re-offered now. Their offer kind of goes away, and it changes for a lot of guys now, especially all the guys that are getting committed. Yeah. UCLA is losing commits now, so we'll get into that, and we'll keep an eye on it. But let's get into the top 6. Let's get with the first game, which was the NC State-Wake Forest game. 34-24 win. CJ Bailey able to get the dub. It was a solid win. Even were able to weather the storm. NC State was playing bad early. Wake Forest up, I think 14-0, and kickoff return to kick it off. What'd you think about the game? Did NC State do what they were supposed to do? Did they just kind of do what they were supposed to do? Or did they leave anything a little extra on there for you, or did they just take care of business?
I knew they were going to win this game, honestly. I had no
I thought
doubt.
by more though.
I didn't really have a doubt they're going to win. You thought they're going to win by more?
Yeah, definitely. I thought this was going to be a 14 to
I mean,
17.
they covered the spread.
Barely though.
7.5.
Barely. They had to rally, man.
Hollywood Smothers is a beast, dude.
Hollywood Smothers is a beast.
164 yards.
I will shout out pretty much everybody in the draft profession likes Hollywood Smothers, but I think one of the first people, Bill Sparks, Russo, Anthony Russo, all those guys, they're big Smothers guys, and they put me on to him because I was looking at a couple other backs, guys that I liked, and he's probably my favorite back. Right now, he's my favorite back playing. He just floats out there. His acceleration, man, like dog. It's just fun to watch.
You got to watch Missouri.
I hate watching them. I don't know why.
Their running back's amazing. Ahmad Hardy, sophomore, transfer to Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah, he's up for our Player of the Week here. Our Player of the Week will come out later today. Hope everyone's having a good week starting out, and we'll see who we give it to. We'll see.
Don't like Robbie Ashford at quarterback. He can't really throw the ball, man. He can run, but he ain't even running well this year. He only had 21 rushing yards this game.
I know.
So he ain't bringing that. He has 3 picks, 1 touchdown pass. So in 3 games. 1 touchdown pass in 3 games.
Oh, I've watched him twice.
I think you should go to Deshaun Purdy.
I think so
See
too.
what the Charlotte kid got.
Yeah.
Former
Gator.
Because this guy ain't looking good. Robbie Ashford's had chance after chance after chance.
I know.
And he's never worked out.
He's like TJ Finley at this point. Shout out TJ
and Calzada.
They've been he really is, bro. Because I had high hopes for him. He was getting trained by a solid guy, Daryl Colbert, which is a heck of a quarterback trainer, Cam Ward's trainer. And yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to have a bigger year with him. I thought Wake Forest was a solid fit for him, and it just has not been. He gets rattled. You can tell he's just rattled, and he doesn't ever pull the trigger. He'll be staring at a receiver, doesn't pull the trigger. I said that last show, and he still did it. So yeah, just think we know what we have with them, and we'll see what they can pull out for the rest of the season. But let's get into the next game here with Clemson and Georgia Tech. Dabo goes down, fire drill kickoff, which is awesome to see. You can tell that's something they've practiced a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Which is cool. Our special teams coaches, they always had special forces. They took it serious because it plays a big part in the game. We'll talk about Notre Dame and their special forces that came into play that cost them the game. But Georgia Tech able to get the upset. What's your thoughts on it?
Haynes King. He's a dog.
He's a dog.
That's my thoughts. This team is look at their schedule, okay?
Yep.
They're gonna be 11-0 when they face Georgia, in my opinion.
Really?
Okay. Temple next. That's 4-0.
Yes.
Wake Forest.
Yes.
5-0. Virginia Tech. 6-0.
Yes.
Duke looks bad now. 7-0.
Yes.
Syracuse at home. 8-0.
Yes.
At NC State.
Maybe. I think Syracuse is going to be a closer game than people think. We'll see.
So let's say they probably beat NC State, though, most likely. That's 9-0 right there. And then you got Boston College and Pitt. So Georgia.
So they play Louisville after Georgia.
They don't play Louisville.
Oh, they don't play Louisville. Oh,
no, their schedule's part. No.
I'm thinking of Clemson. Sorry.
No, Georgia
Clemson's
Tech.
losing to Louisville.
Georgia Tech they don't play Florida State, Miami, or Louisville.
Okay, I was thinking of Clemson.
They don't play SMU either.
Shout out to SMU.
So they don't play SMU, Louisville, Miami, or Florida State. They only play Clemson out of the top 5 teams.
I agree with you then, yeah, because I thought they did. I thought you were talking about Clemson.
I really think they're going to be 11-0. They can lose to Georgia, still make the playoffs. Georgia Tech's going to playoffs, in my opinion. You heard it here first, everybody.
Okay.
I don't think anybody else has said that yet.
And they're going to win the ACC championship game and the regular season, or are they going to split
They'll probably lose the championship game, but
I think
it don't matter. Championship doesn't affect playoff standings. So
sadly. But I agree, man. Yeah, Clemson, I just think is going to lose to Louisville down the road. This is one of the few games I did call this week. I thought Georgia Tech would struggle this year a little bit with no Singleton, but they've seemed to do it, just fine. And they're still getting the ball around. I will say I thought Haynes King would maybe throw for a little bit more just per week, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. He's getting the job done with on his legs. Beggars can't be choosers. He's getting dubs. It's all you can ask for. And I got a lot of respect for him. Shout out to Haynes King and what they're doing there. And they got a nice backup as well. So,
man,
future's bright.
They're good. I like.
Future's bright.
So in 2 games, Haynes King didn't play last week because they
Yes.
played Gardner Webb, and their coach is a smart coach, and you don't need to play your starter.
Yeah, he's banged up a little bit.
And he's experienced like him, but he has 259 rushing yards in 2 games.
Yeah.
He's got.
Dog.
I mean,
Dog. You got to use what you can get you. Wins. You've seen Ohio State do it. They ran it 10 times in a row with an Natty. You've seen Notre Dame. They pretty much did the same thing. Kansas State's trying to do it, but they're not executing. They don't have the guy, right? I mean, they would love to have Haynes King. We thought Kansas State was a team that was going to be a lot better. We were dead wrong on Kansas State.
you know where Haynes King came from originally?
No,
A&M.
really. Makes sense.
Yeah, he
Makes
seems
sense.
like he would fit. He would
Makes
be.
sense.
He'd be good there too, right? But Marcel Reed's nice. But yeah,
Man, shout
Georgia
out.
Tech. Like I said, 11-0 going to Georgia, last game of the year. Doesn't matter if they win then, because they're already in the playoffs if you're 11-0.
That's a good bet.
If Haynes King doesn't get hurt,
Yeah. Got to stay upright, man.
because he runs a lot. I mean, he gets banged up a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
But if he's healthy, yeah, this team, I don't see him losing any of those other teams unless NC State beats him. But
Yeah, we'll see. I would like them over NC State.
or Duke,
But
Duke might turn it around.
yeah, Duke could, but that was a crazy loss they took to Tulane. Red Slav able to get the job done. I think he had 4 rushing touchdowns, like you said. Yeah, you said that before the show, and man, it's been
Well,
it's looking like a great with them struggling against South Alabama last week on the road. A little bit of questions, popped up, obviously, like they would, but those were answered this week, and they got a big win. Shout out to them.
I hate that I picked Clemson to win the championship.
Yeah, I know.
That ain't aging well.
I know.
It's gonna age real bad.
Ohio State's running the back, baby. All right, let's get into the third game. We got Georgia getting the clutch win over Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute clutch win with Kirby. Got to
Great
give him
game.
credit. I'll say right now, Gunnar Stockton is way more mobile than I thought. I said he doesn't have a lot of mobility. Guess what? He does, and he used it well, smart. Kirby flexing his muscle. I do think this was more of a Tennessee loss than a Georgia win, though. At the same time, but give me your thoughts, Dalton. Since you're an SEC guy, you're pretty much rival of both these schools. So give me your objective opinion here.
Very even game, 502 yards for Georgia, 496 for Tennessee. So 6 yards difference. 2 turnovers for each team. Time possession, very even. So this game came down to the 4th downs. Georgia converted 2 4th downs in this game.
Big.
That kept drives alive and scored on later in the drive. So if they didn't score, if they don't convert either of those, they lose the game. And Tennessee's kicker, they could have got closer for him.
Yeah, the false start hurt them, but it was such a shank.
Still
Everybody's got the close-ups on his face, and that's valid, man. You've seen the look in his eyes. You're like, God, this doesn't look like a guy that's just going to go nail it.
I mean,
and,
I called
get him the
that.
dub.
Everybody called it, right?
I've never rooted for Tennessee like that. Maybe when they had Hendon Hooker, I loved Hendon Hooker. I loved him.
You did.
But I just thought they were going to win that game. They played about 2.5 quarters of just sleepwalking through it, kind of just on sim mode, and it caught up to him. Kirby sniffed it out, and he was able to turn that Georgia football brand on, and he played Georgia football. So I respect it. He was taunting it as he was walking out. Did you see the video of him taunting walking out? He's sticking his tongue out. He's funny, dude.
I pretty much called this game though. Joey Aguilar, 2 picks.
I know, but you said he was going to throw a really big late one to end it when really
he could have should have won.
Really, they should have.
But overtime, he folded.
I know.
Got 1 yard on that drive.
But he did play pretty decent up to that point.
Oh yeah,
but he had those shaky times where it's like, man. But his story's crazy, JUCO guy.
That might be the most points Kirby's given up at Georgia.
Probably
41.
Probably.
And he still wins.
I know.
I mean, he's a problem.
I know. He just does.
This is the worst team he's had probably on paper too.
I know, and you can't
like NFL talent wise.
And we're talking about playoffs at this point. It's kind of starting to shape up. We're talking about it. Georgia Tech looking like they're going to be in it, and that's probably going to be maybe 2 playoff teams. Georgia, man, they're going to sneak in, man. They're going to get in there.
Probably,
I think they're going to probably be one of the last 4, depending on what the road looks like leading up. Just because of Kirby, bro. Like Gunnar Stockton, I really gained a lot of respect for him. I gained a lot of respect, more than I already had for Marcel Reed. And going to the next game, got some more respect for Carson Beck. 49 points there to 12 against South Florida. I thought South Florida was definitely going to cover 17.5. They did not. There was a rain delay, whatever. I think they were still going to get blown out, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, they were already losing a lot at that point.
I know. I know.
I thought delay, if anything, it helps the team
Helps 'em,
losing.
yeah.
Yeah. So, man, it caught up to him, man. Getting up 3 weeks in a row for teams you're not supposed to beat. You
They just
know.
got dogs. Ruben Bain and them were just some
Oh,
dogs.
Miami's.
They should have beat you all. No, they should have beat you all.
They shouldn't have.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, they shouldn't
I
have,
do
dude. They
think
got
no,
spit
they
on
should
him.
have.
They got spit on him.
I swear.
That's how we lost. Come on, let's be
Yeah, you're
real.
right.
Let's be real. It's
You're
got to be
right.
3rd and 10.
You're right.
And they didn't have a drop back passing game. Other yard they got was check downs and Bobby Brown scrambling. So
I thought they were just gonna play keep away.
their defense is really good the first 2 weeks though. I thought they were gonna,
I know.
but this Miami offense is legit.
They're legit. Carson Beck's a
I mean,
legit pro prospect. I mean, he's just with it being a down year with quarterbacks, man. We got Aller not playing that good, Klubnik not playing that good. I mean, we got guys who we were so highly touted.
Sam Levitt, Lenore Sellers, DJ Lagway, Arch Manning.
All these guys that were supposed to be good, man, they're not. And I think the class is gonna get. I don't know. I think somebody's going to jump earlier than they should, and it's going to mess them up a long run, which I'm kind of scared of. But it's all about what you want. I think we'll talk about maybe a couple quarterback twos that'll be getting some starting odds because some of these guys are just not living up to the hype that we had coming in for the year, and the ones that are probably going to take that extra year of NIL money and try to make a run at a Heisman or an Addy. But South Florida wasn't able to cover, man. I think Byron Brown thought they were going to get it done, play keep away. But Ruben Bain, some people talk about him number 1 pick. You think number 1 pick, Ruben Bain? I don't hate it. I'm just curious what you think.
I mean, maybe.
Right?
We don't like the quarterbacks anymore.
I mean, Abdul Carter was consensus all the way up to the end. So at this point, Ruben Bain being that, I don't really hate on that. So,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Unless quarterback,
Yeah.
start shining like Cam Ward did.
Yeah, not going to happen.
But
not going to happen.
Miami, I like
unfortunately.
Another rival of Florida, but I like to keep it real on here. They're really good. They're gonna be hard to beat. They might go undefeated in the regular season.
Come down to coaching, man. Come down to coaching. Looks like he's able to get the dudes past 2 years. You lay the foundation. Cam Ward, I think they learned playing from a lot of background football last year, a lot of unstructured. Now they have more of just a pro-style quarterback, a guy that's just more robotic. Cam Ward light it up, man. Have some highlights for you, but he plays wild. And when you don't, you can afford to play wild for 3 quarters if you got a Kirby Smart. But you don't got a Kirby Smart. You got to have a guy who's precise and who's going to keep you in the game. And we'll see what they can do down the stretch. I'm not fully on the Miami Hurricane bandwagon yet. Not yet. Give me some time. But we'll see. Let's get into the game I was probably more excited about, man. Probably the game of the week. Texas A&M over Notre Dame in dramatic fashion. Marcel Reed submitting himself as one of the top quarterbacks in the nation. CJ Carr, freshman quarterback, playing good, man, but just not able to get it done. Freeman not able to get it done. Dalton, give me your take on the game and your synopsis here.
It's real tough when a holder costs you the game. Easiest job in football.
Dude.
What?
I'm not going to call him any names or anything, but dude, hang it up. He's been around college football for so long. Give the people the rundown of what's his name again?
Tyler Buchner.
Tyler Buchner, yeah. Tyler Buchner was started at Alabama, right? Quarterback.
I think he was at Notre Dame first.
Yes, he was at Notre Dame. Yeah. Transferred to Alabama.
Yeah.
Transferred back to Notre Dame to play
lacrosse.
And then was a practice player last year.
Yeah, now he's apparently the holder. Well, he was.
And now it was the holder. And then still manages to mess that up and cost his team the game.
Cost him overtime. It cost him a chance.
A chance. And then the game-winning pass, blown hold call. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Tackled guy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You got to call it. You got to call it. You got to keep it real. He tackled the dude. Come on. I played O-line. I'm all for a little holding. Happens on every play, yada, yada. But guess what? You can't tackle your dude. You can't clothesline. I mean, you seen Emil Wagner last year. You can't clothesline your guy. This dude's looking like Dawad Jones. I mean.
Yeah, that was bad. I did see that play, of course, because it was all over it.
It would have been 3rd and 21 and goal.
Yeah. They wouldn't have won, probably.
Hell,
Notre Dame would have won. They should have won the game then. Yeah, they got robbed.
But I do like what I saw from Marcel Reed. Shout out Marcel Reed.
Yeah, he's
Shout
good, man.
Out. Legit prospect. Him, Dante Moore. He impressed me this week. Is Marcel Reed? I mean, I'm not asking for maybe a comp, but is he a franchise guy for somebody?
He's only a redshirt sophomore.
I think so. I know
He's not going to leave, I don't think.
he might leave after. I would say he leaves after
I
next
bet he
year.
doesn't.
After next year?
Oh, next year. Yeah,
Yeah.
not this year.
Yeah.
Um,
Redshirt junior.
yeah, 360 yards, 2
Dog.
touchdowns,
Dog.
37 rushing yards on 7 carries, 5.3 yards per carry. Had a couple big scrambles for first downs too. A&M's good.
I know
They got a lot of good
legit.
offensive pieces. Their defense looks iffy this year though.
That's what I feel about Oregon's DBs.
Oh, they got Thieneman though.
I know, but I'm worried about
Kind of save the corners
them
sometimes.
deep balls, man. Some of them, bro, when it's just them 50-50 one-on-one balls, bro, they just positioning is bad. It's like, I don't know.
I gotta get one thing off my chest. We'll go back to the Texas A&M game. As a fan, I gotta get this off my chest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Florida scored an 80-yard touchdown. You see that?
Yeah.
You see the hold?
No. Oh yeah.
It was after the ball was thrown.
Dude, there was multiple.
It didn't affect the play. That's the rule as a ref. You don't throw flags unless it affects the play. The quarterback already let go of it by the time the hold happened.
Yeah.
And they called it back. We win the game probably if that doesn't happen.
Because
we have so much more momentum. We scored on offense. But that's how to get that off my chest.
No,
But
you're good. I think there was the same call on a kickoff return for Texas A&M. Wasn't there a kickoff return called back because of a hold?
Like I said, I didn't get to watch the whole game. I've seen the highlights.
Yeah, there was a bunch, bro. There were so many big plays called back this week. It was kind of weird. And yeah, I agree. And then they don't call the biggest games on the biggest stage with the hold on the last play. But like I said, not going to sit here and hate. They won the game, I guess, fair and square. CJ Carr looks like that's going to be their quarterback for the future if they keep Freeman. Do you think he's on the hot seat? I don't think so.
No way. He made the championship.
Yeah, I don't.
He's got a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
He's fine. He lost both games by the skin of their teeth. They lost on a field goal in Miami and a botched snap.
I think a freshman quarterback is if you're a guy at a power 4 at a big school, you having a freshman quarterback is pretty much saying I'm not getting fired this year. I think that should be an unspoken rule.
I think he's gonna be really good in 2 years.
Me too.
Like really good.
Me too. He's got a lot of potential. You think Drew Aller's good? This guy CJ Carr might be a legit problem in a couple seasons.
Yeah, 293 yards, a touchdown, and a pick against the first SEC team he's ever faced.
And is he a true freshman?
No, he's redshirt.
Redshirt, okay. But still, bro.
I know, but still.
He's still a freshman, like in the sense of is
Playing.
his first time getting. Yeah, it's like when people call JJ McCarthy a rookie. Like he's pretty much a rookie because it's his first year playing. People said the same thing with Jordan Love, but yeah, it was a well-deserved win, and the next game was a well-deserved win.
What percent chance you have of A&M making the playoff?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So they got to play.
They'll be the team, but the fan base going crazy that they didn't make it.
They got to play 4 more ranked teams this year. They got to play Auburn,
win,
LSU, Missouri, and Texas.
Win.
But they also got to play Arkansas, South Carolina, and Florida. Teams that could beat you.
South Carolina, they're going to have a big win, right? I mean, South Carolina has to.
I'm not a big believer in them anymore already. They didn't impress me at all against Virginia Tech, and I've seen how bad Virginia Tech is now.
True.
After Old Dominion scored 45 on them.
And they had to have a really big that punt return to spring them to get that dub.
Exactly.
So.
And then they struggled against South Carolina State. They had 2 more punt return touchdowns that game.
Yep.
Then they put up 24 on offense against that team.
It's the perfect storm of play calling and the quarterbacks. He needs great play calling, man. He's developing. He's raw. He's athletic. He needs a good play calling. I think they're always going to give him the benefit of the doubt right now. But man, you're 12 months away. If we see the same thing from Lenore Sellers of him maybe being Anthony Richardson 2.0, we have to get. I think he should hit the portal. I think Julian Lewis in Colorado should hit the portal. I think Lagway should hit the portal. We're going to see some guys at the portal this year, and I think there are going to be some big names moving around.
That Cal, I can't say his name.
Who?
The Cal quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, Jaden or Jaron Koala. Yeah,
he needs a nickname.
He does. He is a dog. Was committed to Cal last year. Decommitted.
Oregon.
Committed to Oregon. Went to practice with them during the Rose Bowl or whatever. Then decommits and goes right back to Cal. He started and gets the big win against Row the Boat against Minnesota. Was PJ Fleck? They say row the boat, and it's like his mantra. And I thought PJ Fleck was going to come in the clutch. It was a pick'em game, pretty much.
That was actually one of my biggest surprises of the week.
Me too.
I thought Minnesota was going to have a real good team this year, like in terms of Minnesota.
Me too, bro. Because they extended PJ Fleck, so it's like, okay, we got our guy. He's here. and I thought they was going to able to just pretty much flex their IQ and their program all since their brand on a growing Cal team, trying to make it with a freshman quarterback. So
They
yeah,
they did
it's crazy.
lose Darius Taylor though, man. He's our
Yeah,
best player.
yeah, true. There's a lot of big injuries this
So I
week too.
mean, lose your best player is tough. The show of the year, man.
That's true.
So that. I think if he plays, then it's a lot closer. At least they lost by 13. They wouldn't lose by 13. But yeah, this Vandy game, man. Vandy is they're legit.
They are legit.
I gotta say it.
They're legit.
It's
They're
crazy to
legit.
say that.
I know, and I still am a little cautious, but I mean they are legit.
Yeah.
Pavia is able to get some good wins, good college quarterback.
I mean, they're gonna be 5-0.
I mean, if we want to be real, but I'm not trying to hate. I'm really not. This guy's playing because he won a lawsuit. I mean, this guy's playing football right now because he won a lawsuit. This
Yeah,
guy's not even supposed to be playing.
that's true. It's
He's
true.
not supposed to be playing. But shout out to him. He's getting big wins, and hey, I respect underdogs that get big wins. So shout out to him.
They're gonna be 5-0, man. They're gonna be ranked high going into that Bama game. They beat Bama last year.
What are they going to do next year, though? Are they right back to old Vandy, or what's going to
Probably.
happen?
Probably.
I hope not. Kinda.
Me too. It's
Just
cool.
let's switch it up a little bit
It's
here.
cool to see him good, man. 9-3.
SEC needs Vandy at this point to be good.
We still got 11 ranked teams, bro.
They need Missouri. They need Vandy right now.
We got 11 ranked teams still. We ain't tripping.
Yeah, but the AP poll's a joke. Let's get into the AP poll. That's a good segue here. Moving on amicably, as Coach JB says. Shout out to him. All right, top 25 poll. It's starting to get more shaped out here. As I seen a first bracketology today. Just kind of want to hold the brakes on that because I think some of these teams are still gonna fall off. Like Texas at 8.
They're gonna lose.
What are we doing?
How many games are gonna lose?
What are we doing with Texas at 8?
Yeah.
They struggled with UTEP. Malachi Nelson was looking like he was going to pull off the upset.
A&M should be ranked ahead of them for sure after that win.
And you're telling me
Anybody with a good win should be ranked.
This is the real one? Yeah, this is week 4.
Yeah, they dropped.
my
They did
God.
drop though. I think they were 6.
We literally just added this in because it's just dropped. And oh my God.
I think they were 6 last week though. They did drop 2 spots.
I don't care.
I know, me either. Anybody with a good win should be over them.
Hell yeah.
Like Illinois should be ranked ahead of them because they beat Duke.
A&M's getting slapped in the
A&M should be ahead of
face.
them because they beat Notre Dame. Oklahoma should be ahead of them. They beat Michigan. Iowa State should be ahead of them. Ole Miss beat Arkansas. They should be ahead of them.
Wow.
Any undefeated team should be ranked ahead of them.
Wow.
But how many games are they going to lose though? They're still going to lose a lot of games this year because their defense.
Let's see.
Their defense is so good.
Let's talk about Texas here. I think we got a graphic here for y'all, Arch Manning. Now, I showed you the little video of Arch Manning supposedly possibly hurt.
Yeah.
Do you buy that he's hurt, or can two things be true? Can he just be not that good and hurt? What do you think?
He could be hurt. But I haven't heard it. I mean, I've only heard it from
That video?
non-reliable sources,
Yeah.
Not from Texas.
Well, I mean, that video, though, he's wincing after he throws it. I mean, he looks like he's hurt. I will give him that credit. I'm not an Arch guy. I'm saying he's not good. But I will say that video, the one video, it does look like he is hurt.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's his shoulder.
I
He could be wincing because he got his toe stepped on the play before. That hurts a lot.
That's true. That's
Especially
true.
about-
Maybe a hip,
Especially
hip
about the 330-pound center stepping back on your toe.
back, yeah,
Like,
a back issue, oblique.
that would hurt.
You never know.
It could be anything. It don't have to be the shoulder. But that would be a good reason. That's a good excuse. If it is, well, not a good excuse. That's a good reason why he's not playing good. If he's hurt, yeah, it's a good reason.
And you're saying it's just been announced that Florida and Texas are playing prime time on the October 4th.
No, I said Miami game is.
Miami game.
Texas game probably will be too, though.
That's what I'm saying. It might be. All right, so they do have Sam Houston up next. It's going to be a dub for them. Oklahoma, John Mateer in Texas. I mean, Oklahoma's winning that game. Oklahoma's winning that game. I don't care if it's at Texas.
Not bought in yet.
Really? What? Arch Manning's going to beat Oklahoma after what we've seen so far.
No,
Yes?
Texas defense is gonna beat Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Michael Taft,
I'm
Malik
disappointed
Muhammad,
in you, Dalton.
Anthony Hill, Ethan Burke. They're gonna take that game over.
Dude, I'm disappointed, but I love that take.
Trey
just 'cause
Moore.
It's one of us is going to be, I think, really wrong. or
I like
right.
Mateer. I don't like the coach.
Me either. I'll give you that. But maybe Mateer's so good he's carrying him on his back.
They beat Michigan, and like that's all he beat so far. Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
I know, but he's a dual threat, man. He's getting it done through the air and the ground. Like he's a better thrower. Okay, is he a better runner than Haynes King? No, But
No.
is he a way better thrower? Yes.
Way better. Haynes King led the nation in completion
I'm
percentage.
going to take Matir over Haynes King. And we're saying Haynes King's in the playoffs. So Oklahoma's probably going to be in the playoffs. Yes. Yes, Oklahoma's going to be in the playoffs. I don't know how they're going to do it because I'll say it right now. Venables, I thought he was going to be out this year. I thought we're talking about Pry and we're talking about Foster. I thought we were going to be talking about Venables right now. But we're not, and I got to give him that credit.
The playoffs, huh? That's bold. I got that. They still got to play a gauntlet, I'm sure.
We have a down. I know we do have to look at that. But okay, let's look at the Texas.
Oh, they got like a Florida schedule. They got like our schedule. Like it's real hard.
But Mateer's a dog, bro. But I want to see because maybe their schedule is not as good as what we thought going in. Because Texas is gonna. I got them losing Oklahoma. Then they got Kentucky after that. Probably gonna win. They got Mississippi State after that, and then November 1st. This is where it gets really tricky for Texas here at Alton. They start off November 1st with Vandy. Then they got Texas, Georgia on the road at Georgia. Then they got Arkansas at home. Then the next week they got Marcel Reed to finish off the season at home. That's a gauntlet.
It's not as bad as Oklahoma's though.
Let's read it off.
Cause they got Auburn.
So
they got to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 teams that are currently ranked.
Give me him.
Auburn, Texas, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, and LSU.
That is hard.
I mean,
both are very hard.
That 5-game stretch, dude. No, that 7-game stretch. Listen to the 7 games in a row.
Let's hear it.
Texas, you go to Texas.
Okay.
Then you got to travel to South Carolina. Then you're home against the Rebels of Ole Miss. Then you got to go to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a bye week. And then you're right back on the road in Bryant-Denny against Bama.
Finish it out.
Then you get 2 home games against Missouri and LSU.
Okay. Yeah.
That's 7 games.
That's harder. It's hard.
7-game stretch, and it got to be a hard 7-game stretch of any team this year, or Florida, one or the other.
Yeah, I agree. And then, but that 4-game stretch for Texas is nothing to.
I mean, no, I didn't.
Vandy, Georgia, Arkansas, A&M. I mean, those are going to be tough games, man. I think they're cooked, bro. And I cannot believe they're ranked this high right now. But then you have to see who's going to take their place. Yes, A&M, Illinois. Would you have Illinois above Texas right now? Really? Okay. I like that. Maybe. I'm kind of in the middle there.
They're about to prove it this week.
Iowa State.
Illinois gonna prove it this week against IU.
I'm just trying to look at here. Vandy, man, they're disrespecting Vandy still.
I swear.
Vandy behind IU. I know what they did to Indiana State. I get it, but I mean, come on. We gotta put Vandy above IU. Gotta put Vandy.
They'll be next week because IU's gonna lose.
Yeah. And then, did you see Mendoza? Both the Mendoza brothers, both ever to throw, I think, touchdown brothers ever in a game.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Very cool. That's cool.
I'm surprised. That's the first time ever,
what
man.
Nico dreams of right there, because Nico's little brother's on the team too.
Madden, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like Vandy should be ranked higher. Georgia Tech should be ranked higher already.
Yeah.
And then the sleeper team, quiet Utah there.
Yes, Devin Dampier. God, he's a dog. Shout out to Hank Knows Ball. He's a big Devin Dampier guy. It's I am too. I really am. I really love him.
I told you in the offseason.
Yes, you did.
Like, as soon as they got him, I said, hey, Utah's going to be good.
And they're set at quarterback for a little bit, man, because they got solid quarterback room. And
he's only a junior, too.
I know, and he's only a junior. So, man, this next 2 quarterback classes are really cool. I know we said that last year.
Dampier's not the NFL guy, though.
Maybe
5'10", 200.
He could be in a year and a half.
Well.
A lot changes a year and a half, man.
5'10", though, is still tough to get by.
It's Bryce Young. I mean.
Kyler Murray's the one, but he's way fast. Yeah, Dampier's fast, but I don't think he has the arm Murray has. I know he doesn't, actually.
You don't think he's got arm? You don't think in a year and a half he could look as good as Bryce Young coming out?
Bryce Young, yeah.
Not as decorated, just as look as good.
Yeah.
Really?
Not Kyler, though.
I think so. Maybe not Kyler. Shout out to Kyler.
You don't have the arm he has.
That's true. Kyler does have an underrated arm.
I thought Dampier college quarterback one of the best.
Yeah.
And then
I love the difference between a college quarterback and the NFL. I just love that there is a difference because it just makes the sport so much better.
I'm glad Tennessee didn't really fall any. They didn't deserve to.
No, they didn't. They did have a good performance. Oregon. Let's talk about Oregon. They did not cover against Northwestern. They did throw their 2s in there a little earlier than I expected. Already was dealing with starting running back out, but still had a little bit more of a struggle than I thought in a couple of spots. One being the rushing attack. Would like to see them get a little bit more rushing yards. Their defensive line was getting beat up a little bit by Northwestern's O line. I get it, a couple drives, you're going to have that, but it was a little bit more consistent than I thought. And but other than that, it was pretty impressive. Dante Moore and DeCorian Moore, two dogs, man. What do you think about the Ducks right now? Sample size hasn't been crazy, but are they ranked too high or right where they should be?
I mean, they beat Oklahoma State 69-3. That's decent. But
They're a
Oklahoma
dumpster
State,
fire.
I think, is terrible.
Yeah, dumpster
I
fire.
don't think we know anything about this team yet, bro.
We don't know.
I think people.
I won't. Say, I'm
we
not
just
trying to nitpick, but I won't say anything. We know a good amount. Like they're gonna, if they're healthy, they're gonna be good. But they're not as deep. It looks like as we thought. I think they do have some weaknesses on D line
and receiver.
and receiver. They're not as deep. So I am a little skeptical on Oregon
I
right
like their
now.
D line though.
You like their D line?
Yeah, Mateo.
I like it. He had a sack, but bro, they were getting punched up for a little bit more than I thought they would, especially by and with Northwestern's just
And
the
Bear
trenches.
Alexander. I like Bear.
I like Bear Alexander too. Just the trenches didn't look as good as I thought it would.
Well,
But we'll see.
both of the touchdowns they scored were in the fourth.
Yeah,
in the garbage time.
I know. But they should have been up by a lot more in my opinion.
Preston Stone's terrible.
Preston Stone's bad.
I hate that because he was so good 2 years ago.
He was.
Now he's got 6 picks in 3 games.
A couple of these quarterbacks made the right decisions, just like SMU.
But
a couple made the wrong.
Oregon's too high to me because they ain't beat nobody, bro. I'm a big believer in that.
I kind of
this
agree.
early in the year, especially.
I know.
Because you can always move up.
But with Big Ten down the stretch, they're going to be playing dogs.
They play Penn State in 2 weeks.
Isn't that kind of on us at this point? Because it's like with Big Ten and SEC, it's either going to be really tough at the beginning or really cakey, depending on who you're dealing with, right? Everybody can't play. There's only so many good teams to go around first several weeks of play, right? Or am I crazy?
No, you're right, man. Yeah, I agree.
It just sucks that there's an AP poll every week. I think the AP should start like next week.
Yeah.
But it's just so much, I mean, you
take the body of work the first 4 weeks and make the first poll.
Yeah, something. But maybe
because then who would be number 1? Probably Georgia Tech.
What?
Based on resume?
What?
Yeah.
Ohio State's number 1, bro.
On resume, not on the roster.
Man, yeah.
I'm talking if no team was ranked.
Hey, you know what? You had some
validity. Or LSU might be 1 because they beat Clemson and Florida already.
I'm a backtrack. Ohio played a lot better until the end. They did run away at the end, but man, like I thought they were going to put a beat down, especially off them being in a later time slot than Oregon. These teams watch games. They knew that Oregon was struggling with Northwestern a little bit more than they should have. I thought they were going to be like, all right, you see that, boys? Let's go put up 70 like they usually do.
Ohio's pretty good, though.
Huh?
Ohio's just good. Ohio's good.
They are good. You called them. You called them. They covered 2 weeks ago. They covered 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I called both of them.
You did.
Yeah, West Virginia. They beat West Virginia outright. And then West Virginia beats Pitt. So
let's talk about West Virginia and Pitt. Rich Rod able to get the dub. What did you see in that game?
Backyard brawl.
Yep. Eli not able to get the dub. Holstein.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey Daly, our quarterback, going to Pitt next year. Looks like he's going to I think he'll be on the field a lot sooner than later. But our boy Scotty Fox, fortunately he got on the field, but unfortunately he just didn't play up to snuff than what we thought.
He had a 56-yard completion though.
That's right. So I'm saying there's stuff to build on, but the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, 4 throw, 1 for 4 with 2 picks. Yeah.
But you have to look at okay, as Rich Rod kind of just saying, I don't care about this, we're just playing everybody, or does he see something in Scotty Fox like, all right, I just want to see him get some film on this.
He's explosive. How about that? He had a 58-yard run first week, and now he had a 56-yard pass. So.
I think he likes him.
He's explosive.
Deep down, I know we're biased. We like Scotty Fox. But I think deep down, Rich Rod likes him. Pat White's their coach. And I think Pat White probably all right, this guy's a good mixture of both arm and leg talent. But what do you think about the game overall?
Ty Edwards carried West Virginia in this one. Northern Iowa transfer running back, 141 yards, and he had all 3. He had 3 of the tutties.
Dub.
So, one of the best performances of the week, probably.
Yes.
Shout out Ty Edwards, man.
There were some good ones, man. And our player of the week will be out here shortly. We are honestly, we don't know. This is up in the air. When we were talking about before we got on here, we were talking about a couple guys, him being one. I was thinking Chambliss with Ole Miss being one.
I said Beaver Morton.
And Beaver Morton.
3 for 464. 4 tuts. So he could be one of them too. Or Mott Hardy. Shout out Mott Hardy, Missouri. Ran for 250.
Yes, that's another guy too. So it's been a really it's been good. We like to have those issues of so many guys balling out as opposed to just all right, this is easy. A lot of guys didn't play as good as we thought. So
Ahmad Hardy is a Heisman dark horse too.
Ooh, I can't wait till Heisman talk starts because that's gonna be fun. I have no idea who's gonna win Heisman right now.
462 yards rushing already.
Who's winning Heisman, man?
I told you,
Who?
Baylor boy.
Oh, Sawyer Robertson.
Still get no love in the Vegas either.
Let's bring it up because I still have the graphic here. Give me your thoughts on maybe give me your top four right now, just based off maybe last week if we can add that in there because we haven't seen the odds this week. We can go based off last week's odds and just seeing what they have as I bring the graphic up. I think Devin Dampier might be in the last four. I really do. I think he could sneak in there just because some of these guys that we thought were going to show out just haven't, unfortunately. Klubnik and them. But we could see Sawyer Robertson be in that final four. If you had to choose a final four right now, or just give me maybe a two guys who you think are surefires, definitely going to be in there.
John Mateer. Even
Thank you.
I don't think he'll win though because they ain't gonna win enough games.
I know. You said they're going to go through a gauntlet here.
They're gonna go 8-4, 7-5 probably, man.
Sellers is out right here. We're just looking at it. Gunnar Stockton's probably going to rise a bunch.
Carson Beck might win it.
Dante Moore, are they going to look at competition?
But
Dante Moore's probably going to have a chair.
at the end of the year, it ain't about.
I know.
You
I know.
I mean,
That's why I think he'll be a finalist.
I think Carson Beck will be a finalist too.
Nussmeier, what are your thoughts?
Nah,
No way, right?
he's don't play 200 yards a game.
No way. So we got Mateer, Beck gets in there. Mateer, Beck, Moore.
And my last one's a running back, Ahmad Hardy.
All right, and you have to throw Sawyer.
Oh yeah, that's who I got him over Moore in mine. I don't got Moore in my top four.
Really?
Not my top four.
Yeah, I think there'll be a couple games where Landing will just be in a pickle and just have to run the ball, and his stats will diminish, but they'll still win. That's my thoughts on there. So yeah, I kind of like that, but Gunnar Stockton could sneak in there, man.
I think fifth would be Dampier for me though.
Yeah. Give me Dampier. And then who's your fourth? Who's over Moore again?
I like Beck.
Sawyer.
I like Beck, Mateer, Sawyer, and Hardy and Dampier top five.
I like that. I like that top five.
Ahmad Hardy's a dog. I like his. You gotta watch him, man. Everybody gotta watch this Missouri running back. He's so fun. So fun.
I like that. And Hollywood Smothers, we'll see if he can.
Oh, him too.
Keep it up too, man.
Yeah, hopefully I like him too, man. Good name, good player.
Shout to him.
Good freaking jerseys now. Great rebrand. Great rebrand of NC State.
Yeah, they are.
Whenever they went from the letters to the wolf, come on.
Yes.
Most teams go backwards. At least some teams are getting better still with the uniforms.
That's true. And a lot of teams are getting better. I think they're going to be a lot better with a lot of recruits, and we'll keep everyone posted with the transfer portal. I mean, now we got to worry about a transfer portal the next 2 weeks. And Nico and the rest of the UCLA guys and Virginia Tech guys, where are they going to go? Are they going to even have a lot of guys enter the portal, or they just want to get more film out there before the next portal window? What do you think?
I think it'll be a lot.
Me too.
Because you get red shirt this year.
They're already losing recruits, bro. A lot.
You don't even gotta lose your eligibility. It's fire.
I know.
So you can go anywhere.
And it is a coaching change is a parachute for a lot of guys, and like, damn, maybe they thought they picked the wrong school in the first place, and we're going to have to sit out that year. But red shirt, like you said, and you have to, if it's 4 games played. Now, is it 4 games in the season or just 4 games played? Like, say if it's week 13, you've only played 3 games. Can I red shirt you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But you can't play. Yeah, you can't play week 13.
So they
can't play 4 games.
But that's still nice because a bunch of these guys never got that 4th game.
They've all played 3 games. They only played 3 games.
Yeah. So it's good for the bench. It's good for bench and the
both teams are 3
and the starters.
Oh yeah, for sure. It doesn't matter. You only played 3 games this year.
Give me a couple teams right now that you thought or hoped would pull the trigger on their coach this week before that 4th game. Anyone else maybe, or just those?
Gundy.
2? Yeah, agreed.
Not Napier yet.
Napier
not week 3.
Not yet.
I
agree.
I think it's still too early. I mean, I'm not the biggest. I don't like them.
What about Dilfer?
They won this week.
Would anybody else that you could?
They beat Akron by 3.
I swear.
But they won.
Shout to Mark.
Man, they almost had him.
I know.
I thought they had him.
I was going to text him.
For Mark. I was going
to text him. I know I was too.
I
don't like texting people. I'm either going to rub your face in it like during the game. I'm not. If I didn't talk to you all the game, I'm not going to hit you up after a loss. I'm going to do it. I can't do it.
I mean, they scored with 12:27 left to make it a 3-point game, and then they could never get the the other score, man.
Our
But
boy Jason Wright at Buffalo, backup quarterback. Their team had a big. They were struggling a little bit
huge
against Kent
comeback.
State. They won,
It's
but
almost a terrible loss.
I know they come back and win. And
That was a crazy game, actually.
FCS Player of the Week here. It might have been Monmouth's quarterback. We haven't decided, but he threw for 400 yards and a loss. But it was against Charlotte, so he played up.
Nice.
So I will give him credit on that. But looking at these last couple games, before we head out here, Dalton, because you catch us on Wednesday, I think we got a special guest coming on Wednesday. Don't want to announce it yet because I think we're going to finalize it here later on today. But I think we got a really good a guy coming on Wednesday that's going to give us some good insight just on a lot of quarterbacks, and that's the only hint I'll give. But looking at these other games, Dalton, any other games you want to highlight, any other performances, anything that caught your eye? I mean, North Carolina,
I got to shout out John Summerall and Tulane. You come in, still my quarterback. We still going to beat you.
Yep.
Go pay them more than we can. It don't matter. We'll still beat you. That's awesome.
I love it.
I like Tulane for that. I was for them because of that reason.
Me too.
And they got it done. Jake Retzlaff, 4 touchdown runs. That game was good. Duke looking disappointing.
They are. Manny Diaz, man, he's got to get it together. Do you think it's more of a play call thing? Is it an X's and O's thing or Jimmy's and Joe's thing with Duke? I think it's a Jimmy's and Joe's
They
thing.
don't have good weapons.
I mean,
they had a good quarterback that's it.
Why do we see a lot of teams do that?
I don't know. It's hard to get. I don't know. It's hard to get guys there. I mean,
but
probably
you would think it wouldn't be when you got a good quarterback.
Yeah, but it's Duke still,
and it's like
you got to be smart there.
Yeah,
they actually care about. You got to go to class there.
And Tulane's one of those schools too.
There's another game too that was really good shootout. Ole Miss, Arkansas.
Hell yeah. Lane Kiffin, like I said, Chambliss was up for our Player of the Week too. He's up for it. 400 all-purpose yards, no picks, 4 tutties I think all total.
3 tutties, yeah. 1 passing, 2 rushing.
2 rushing, okay. 5 touchdowns total. Yeah, man.
He had 3. Austin Simmons came in for 1 play, threw a touchdown.
Yeah, he was hurt. Why'd they do that?
Well, it worked.
I know, but did you see Lane Kiffin with the basketball hoop?
No, that was a really good game, man. And Taylor Green's freaking playing lights out.
Petrino's got another quarterback that's solid, man.
I mean, he had 416 total yards and 2 touchdowns.
I thought they were going to win.
No picks.
I thought they were going to win.
Taylor Green's a problem.
I thought they were going to win.
Sam Pittman needed that win.
I know.
I like Sam. I like fat coaches. Don't we all?
Yeah.
And he's one of them.
Biff Poggi got the win today.
Yeah, he did.
Shout to him.
Shout out Biff. Love Biff.
But they didn't let him go sleeveless, which I think is messed up, Michigan.
It is messed up.
You got to let him go sleeveless, dog.
Oh, wasn't?
Know that wasn't his idea.
Iowa State struggled with Arkansas State.
Yeah.
By 8?
Yeah. Another team we weren't.
Was only up 1 with 11 minutes left.
Yeah.
That was a bit surprising. Iowa State's been looking good before that game.
I know. But I think they haven't. But I think even before that, they weren't looking as good as people thought. I think they've been kind of going through the motions, unfortunately.
It's probably really the last game. I mean, Alabama looked really good.
I agree. I'm looking at here.
Ty Simpson looked really good. 24 for 29, 382 yards.
Ty Simpson did look good. Shout out to Ty Simpson.
Tuds.
But he's got some big tests down the stretch, and I don't know, man. I think Keelan Russell's going to transfer too. I think we're going to see a lot of former blue chip recruits that's going to be transferring this winter. And we'll see, though. Obviously,
Bama's got absolute gauntlet, too.
Baylor.
Bama does.
Bama, yeah.
Georgia, Vandy, Missouri, Tennessee in a row. And then South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma. Those 7 in a row.
I know. They're going to go.
SEC's,
we're going to see Ty Simpson.
People say SEC sucks, and then you look at their schedules, it's like, no, everybody's overreacting.
They are. It's just the dominance we're not used to.
Nobody else wants to play that. Nobody else wants to play those schedules, trust me.
I think it's good. I think it's good for it to be more even out. People call it watered down. I do not call it that. I hate the word parody. I just think it's overused, but that's what I like. I like that it's more even. I like that every game, you're going to get a great game. I mean, let's compare the Sunday we just had compared to the Saturday. I mean, I had way more fun watching college football this weekend than I did watching NFL football.
This was the most fun I had watching a Giants game, though, in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, literally 10 years. Even though we lost, I don't care.
Yeah.
Their offense was crazy. Malik Neighbors and Wandale Robinson duo. It's going to be a problem for years to come, especially when Dart gets in there. Scatterbo looked good today. D-line looked good. Everything except our 160 penalty yards cost us the game.
160.
Well,
over 100
one
yards.
guy had 50 yards of them in one drive. Because 2 of them were personal fouls. That's 15 yards. Yeah. That's 30. And 1 holding.
Jesus.
And then a false start.
Jesus.
So he got benched. He's about to get cut. Marcus Mbow.
Yes.
Senior Bowl standout. Purdue guy, 5th-round pick, came
Yes.
in left tackle. Gave up no pressures.
He is one of the first players we ever posted, I think, during our draft, during that
Yeah,
draft
like I
process.
said, no pressures and 3/4.
Yes, we were one.
So
He is before we were even doing a show on camera, but just to get the Twitters, just to get the stuff going on socials, we covered that draft, the Latu draft, and yeah, I thought he was one. I think he was one of the first guys that we were like covered, like not covered, but it was like we said, this guy's a dog.
we're not good yet, obviously.
Yeah.
We should have won this game, but Joe Schoen is actually a problem at drafting now. We've drafted so many good players the past 3 or 4 years. They're all young.
Yeah.
Andrew Phillips, a lot of people think he's the best nickel in the league.
Hmm.
He shut down CD. We drafted Kayvon.
Then you got the guy from Stanford.
Drafted Dexter Lawrence. We drafted Scatterbo. Drafted Jackson Dart. We drafted Malik Neighbors.
Who's the other guy like?
Drafted Wandell. All these guys we drafted and they're good.
Defensive end, y'all drafted.
Kayvon. Oh, drafted?
Yeah.
But we got Burns. We didn't draft him, though. We drafted Thibodeau. And we drafted Carter this year.
Yeah. And then on offense, I love Theo.
And Malik.
Yeah.
Is amazing. Theo, Malik's amazing.
He is good. I think he does have a real legit shot to be wide receiver 1.
He might be wide receiver 1 this year. We're not even good.
Ooh.
No, for real. Let me look at the stats real quick.
I don't hate that. I mean, just Jefferson doesn't have some things going for him with J.J. McCarthy out there struggling this week. And so.
Yep. Malik Neighbors leads the league in receiving yards for 2 weeks.
Does he?
238 yards in 2 games.
Yeah, that's what I said last week here. I said, man, it's Operation Get That guy as many reps as we can and stay healthy. I mean, this guy needs as many reps because I think next year Jackson Dart will be the full go guy. And I think future looks bright in the Giants, man. It really does.
It's the first time we got hope in a while.
Yeah.
And that's something that's something.
It's good.
Hope's good to have in sports. So
hell yeah.
I really think, man, this game showed me a lot. I know it's one game against a bad defense.
Russell, I mean,
but he looked
when he held on, but when he held on to the ball at the end,
the fumble.
Yeah.
We still scored that drive.
I know.
He threw a freaking down to Neighbors.
But still, it's like
double coverage in, by the way, Neighbors.
Are you hoping? Do you hope to see Dart sooner than later, or do you still want Dart to chill?
Not right now.
I agree.
After this game, Russell Wilson played the best game he's played ever, probably, or at least in Seattle.
True, because I only watched the tail end.
He threw over 450 yards.
I only watched the tail end of y'all's game. So.
450 yards.
God. Yes, that's crazy. And
I mean, he's back.
That's
for 1 week. For 1 week, he's back. Let's see if we can build off of it. Big game next week against the Chiefs. Chiefs might start 0-3. I'm calling it. I told you,
done.
I'm not even. This ain't a homer pick either.
Call it.
I'm being legit. Giants are gonna beat the Chiefs. Chiefs start 0-3 because they have no weapons right now. And who's guarding Malik on that team? McDuffie got exposed today by Devontae Smith.
Dude, I'm here for it. I hope y'all win.
I know you do. Everybody hopes so.
I hope y'all win.
Everybody except Chiefs fans are for us.
Only 2 people that I'm cool with when I see them. Like, okay, I don't wish ill upon them. But when they don't play good at football, I'm like, I don't lose any sleep over it. The Chiefs and Caleb Williams. Let me get started about Caleb Williams. They got blown out. Probably people. Yes, the defense is bad, but the defense gives up because they know their quarterback's not good. He didn't play horrible, but he did throw a pick in double coverage.
He didn't.
But you can play. 2 things can be true.
Average game.
You need a GM and a quarterback. I think
he played an average game. I mean,
exactly.
He ain't supposed to.
And people act like that's.
He's not supposed to play. He's not supposed to play an average game. He's supposed to play really good. He's the number 1 pick. He was a huge prospect. Everybody loved him except me and you.
People were talking about he's Mahomes.
We both said he was going to be bad. Yeah, we both said he was bad in college. Really overrated. Propped up by Lincoln Riley's scheme. Every quarterback's good there.
No big.
Miller Moss was even good when he got benched. 18 touchdowns on picks is a good year. So, it's a good system.
Maeva, look at Maeva. Absolutely fucking.
Lincoln Riley's going to score. No matter what's at quarterback, he's gonna make him look decent at least. So I think that was a part of it, and this is not good.
I agree, man. We'll see what happens. Now we'll see what they do with the polls, the GM. But as a Packers fan, I'm loving it. I hope they don't make any changes. Hope they keep everything the same. You're doing great, Bears. Keep up the good work.
Travis Kelce should have retired this offseason. He cost him the game today.
He will.
You see that drop he had?
Yeah.
So
he did have one really impressive catch though, but
so he's already hurt a guy.
Yeah.
You seen the drop, the pick.
Yes.
It ended up in a pick, and they were 1st and goal at the 6.
I know.
So he cost him the game pretty kinda. I
They
think
did.
that's
They
a
did.
huge.
I think
They would at least got 3.
Mahomes, if Mahomes isn't scrambling around, that's why I give Mahomes a little credit today. He made some Mahomes magic. Tom Brady's giving credit for it, and he's the only hope they had first half.
Mahomes actually playing so good this year, and
He
they're 0
is.
2.
He is. And I'll give him. And that's one thing I say. I haven't been a big Mahomes guy, but I will say he's a tough dude.
Oh,
And
dude,
he's tough. And Chris Jones and him are two guys I will always respect. Chris Jones is fed up with it. I think he looks around in the room and realizes he's one of the few dogs in the room, and he's mad about it, rightfully so. But I got to give Mahomes credit.
their defense is good though. Still, the Chiefs' defense is good.
Yeah.
So they just don't have weapons right now.
I know.
Worthy and Rice both out.
Pacheco in the running back game is just not up to. It's not.
They can't now. They need a back.
Yeah. You need a running back.
But what else? NFL. Drake May's looking good, man.
Drake May, Joshua Farmer on the Patriots. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think not trying to be biased. I think the Packers are one of the best looking teams right now, and we'll see how it plays out.
I got to shout out my boy Chim DK.
Shamir DK, big TD,
probably the best returner in the league for 2 weeks. 71-yard return last week, and he ran one back this week. Got called back, but it was a bad call. It was a really bad call.
Shout out to our boy Josh Connerly making his Thursday night or is it Monday night debut?
Got played him Thursday
night,
and he
debut.
got exposed, but he's a rookie.
I know.
Still love him, and long term, he's gonna be great.
Oh, bro, he's a baby.
That first game against
he's young.
He has to face Michael Parsons' first game.
He should be senior.
All them guys.
He should be a senior.
It's not a good first game, so he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
He'll be good.
It's just one game. Don't overreact.
I think they got to get the experience in. But you'll never see an offensive lineman get drafted first round and get stashed anymore. He's gonna play no matter what usually. But and we'll use the Shamir DK outro here on Alaska. Shout out to him making plays to get one of our guys who met at the Senior Bowl, and then with the Jaguars, we might see our boy Seth Hennigan get activated here.
Basil Tootin's looking good too.
Tootin's looking good. Hey,
I like the Jags.
I like them too. Travis Hunter had a bogus call against him on PI.
4th and 5.
Oh, did you see that PI call?
Cost him the game.
Oh, it was a horrible call.
I know.
My dad
even said it was bad.
Yeah, it was a horrible call. Shout out.
You know, it calls bad when your team when the fans agree. Like, damn, they called that.
See Cohen and Trevor Lawrence get into it.
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence is not that good.
Both of them aren't good. They're going to get a new quarterback, man. Hopefully, our boy Seth Hennigan gets a look here soon.
I mean, they lost to Jake Browning.
I know.
Jake Browning threw 3 picks and they still lost.
I know.
The Jags are just not a good team.
They're not. They need to overhaul.
Trevor Lawrence is not as good as he's supposed to be. Brian Thomas played a terrible game this week. He's scared to get hit.
A lot of people.
Did you see that?
No.
Have you seen any of that?
Mm-hmm. No.
It was all over Twitter.
I only watched for that game. I only watched maybe a quarter.
It was all over Twitter though. Yeah. Like Brian Thomas was. He avoided hits a lot that game.
I watched the quarter of that.
He was playing scared. But yeah, I think that's about it, man. For real.
I agree. Big week coming up here. Catch us on Wednesday night. We got you covered, and we got week 4 preview already here. It's going to start rolling along. It's chilly weather. Too early. We got chilly weather coming up. It was a hot weekend this past weekend.
It's going to be hot this week.
But yeah, this week we're a little hot, so hold the horses on maybe on the chilly.
On the fall, yeah. But the leaves are falling already.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did have chilly 2 weeks ago.
Damn, it's gonna be 86 this week, all week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
But the leaves are falling already.
They are. Almost got hit by one of those melons that fall from the tree. You know, those green. I think they're melon. I think it was a big green thing. No, it was a big green thing. It's like a circle. It's heavy, man. And I seen it drop right in front of me when I was driving. I was like, "Whew, I'm glad it didn't hit me." Yeah.
That would have sucked. Man.
It was like a
damn, that big?
children's maybe like a children's ball at the store, like a Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, in the little thing.
The bin.
Heavy. Yeah, in the bin.
Damn.
Heavy. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna figure out what it is. But yes, catch us on Wednesday. Hopefully we got a special guest. I think we do. A great quarterback guru in the game, up and coming. It's a guy who's churning them out left and right. Catch us on Wednesday night. It's going to be on 8:00. Dalton, got any final thoughts, my brother?
Nah, man. We talked a lot about good football. I'm ready to watch football again.
Me too.
For next weekend already. Ready to see if we can rebound. I hate being a diehard fan. You never lose faith.
Well, best part
and
you
never can cheer for your team to lose. I don't care how bad we are.
You never do.
And how bad I want my coach.
I know no matter what happens, you're going to have a good outlook on it as being a Florida fan, which I respect. But now, since we shout out to Dalton Miller, our guy, we got some film access now. We got all 22. We're really going to be able to break it down into what happened, what were they looking like, what was DJ Lagway looking at when he made those 5 picks. So we'll get a better idea. And Wednesday, don't catch us. We'll have a lowdown.
And the
on
one thing I
that.
like about Napier's offense, I'll say the last thing, is that he runs motion like every play, which I think is great because you can see what coverage you're
Identifies.
in.
Yeah.
So I don't know why every team should run. If I was an OC, I'd run a motion in every play probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Just every passing play.
Definitely.
But then you have to do it on runs too, or they would know.
You just gotta have a disciplined team, man. I mean, we gotta look at all these offensive line we have jumping off sides and all that stuff. Did you see Nico him messing with the snap count? Did you see that?
Yeah, he stinks.
Dude, yeah. So
He stinks.
a lot of pre-snap stuff, but that's the beauty of college. It's not as polished, but these guys are just as talented in my opinion. But catch us here on Wednesday, like we said. Home Squad Sports will preview Week 4. You'll have a good one.
Yep. See y'all later.
Peace.
Shimmer DK, wide receiver from Florida, Home Squad Sports.
This is Jacob Harris, and shout out to Home Squad Sports.
Hey, it's Jake Brenningstool with Home Squad Sports.
This is Seth Hennigan here with Home Squad Sports.